Ladies and gents, hello and welcome back. What a tune to start this episode of Transport Fever off with. Holy cow, in the last couple of episodes we have been beset by extreme signaling problems. I've managed to spend pretty much all of my hard-earned cash, and fingers crossed now we'll be in a little bit of a better position to just get on and make some good old-fashioned progress. There's obviously not enough signals on here. And that is a crying shame. In fact, no, you know what? There might be enough signals. Yeah, you know what? There's probably enough signals on this route. I think it'll all work out alright. Alright. We are going to clearly need to get some more... pause. Space, not the pause button. Potato. Oily. We're going to need to get some more vans onto this route. I guess we can get more... Oh, we'll get a couple of these big bad boys. Here we go. Oily. Mate. Oily. And let's start that up. Perfect. We've got 54 oil waiting there. Production is absolutely insanely high for some obscure reason. I have no idea why. But as a knock-on effect, we're producing a shit ton of fuel and a shit ton of oil at the station and at this area. So it's working out, like 100%. It's 100% working out. Now, I don't think that we actually got around to taking the product of this place and actually making it go somewhere that we want to go. Even if we could, is that even something that we can do? Because we don't currently have a route that connects this area to this area. Oh, God. Okay, so we're actually going to need to add on a separate bit of track here. Why does it always do that? Look, just... There we go. I think that's arguably what we want, right? 76 miles per hour, 55 miles per hour. It's not ideal, but it is something. And that should theoretically allow us... Or is that one way? That is actually one way, so that was the wrong thing to build off. We need to be building off this one here. And that needs to join up there. Which is just not possible. But that is kind of possible-ish. Oh, it looks so good. It looks so good. Looks so close to completing. Alright, let's get rid of this little bit. Let's try that again, except perhaps this time without the slope hindering us. Is it worth, like, trying to terraform this land just so that I can make this happen? I think it actually is. This may be one of the first times that I've properly used terraforming. I say terraforming. Land sculpting. What's it called? Landscaping? Oh, it's just called terrain. It's even less inspiring than all of the fantastic words that I was coming up with. Alright, let's get this all equalized out so it doesn't prove to be too disruptive. Too hilly. There we go. Perfect, that should be good enough. And let's see if this bad boy works. I'm hoping that it'll be less challenging. Oh, there was a line that worked there, maybe. No, there's still too much slope. Maybe we start further back. I mean, that looks quite good, right? That does look... That looks like it could be working. Like, it looks like it could work. We definitely need some way to get this track over here. Like, is there a chance that we could, like, do a bridge or something? Like, is that at all possible? I mean... It feels so close. It feels so close. But this is basically just going to allow us to run goods on the appropriate line rather than having to go through this station to the other side and back, because that's a big fucking faff. So we need to get this sorted, actually. No, terrain collision. No, see the inlet. I think if we do it with standard, will that have any more of a an impact? Still saying too much slope. I don't really see how there should be too much slope here, but I mean, it looks like ideal to me, right? The alternate is that we delete this bit of track, which is ambitious, I know, but we'll give it a crack. We'll give it a crack. And we'll get this guy to come down here. And of course you're going to collide with something straight away as soon as I try to do something meaningful. Again, another collision? Really? What the fuck, dude? I mean, there is no way that there's too much slope on that. I mean, if there is, then we just, you know, we put it up, right? We make it go higher. Oh my god. This is unbearable. This is actually unbearable. Get rid of that. I know it still exists. It's fine. Nothing's disappeared. It's all still there. There's too much slope. How is there, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, how is that too much slope? That looks completely unremarkable. Like, the whole fucking spectrum is too much. For fuck's sake. Can we, like, drag this out here then? Maybe, I don't know, build fucking bridge pillars or something? If that's not gonna work. Build a bridge over literally everything. Construction not possible. I feel that it should be possible though. Man, I cannot believe this. This should not be as difficult as it is. Okay, well, so that was one option that I was contemplating. The other option, which I did not really want to think about, was the fact that we are going to have to bridge off from this side, right? So instead of doing that, we basically take like a tunnel down this way and go through down here, which is of course going to be a huge fucking faff and a massive pain in the ass. Not to mention it doesn't solve the issue, because this train can just go in here and out there, but oh my god, this is a fucking pain in the ass. This is a pain in the ass. Yeah, this is annoying. Can we just get you to start like off here? Is that possible? Just go through like the entire mountain or something? You're gonna collide with that. Of course you are. We start further back then, I guess. Oh my god, this is gonna be an expensive, stupid fucking tunnel. It does work though, and that is actually only £1 million. I'm gonna take it. Fuck it, sign me up to that one. Sign me up to that one. That is a big investment, but it's gonna absolutely be worth it. Trust me, it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. Okay, so that signal's there. This signal is here. That signal is there. Perfect. There is obviously a little bit of a conflict of tunnels there, but I'm just gonna assume that the engineers in this world are smart enough to figure out, you know, how that sort of works. These signals are kind of both one way. The track is an absolute fucking state over here, so yeah, don't really want to think about that track for now. We'll deal with station exits and entrances in just a second, but that's basically that's the route for the train to get there. We still need a route for the train to get back. That unbelievably works. Wow. How on earth does that work? How on earth are we allowed to make that happen? Like, this should not be allowed, right? Like, that's just taking the piss, really, isn't it? Fuck. How is that allowed? How is that allowed? Alright, so if we can get this to happen. What are we colliding with? How? We're not doing anything. You realize, video game, we're not doing anything with that bit up there. We're not doing anything at all. Okay, get rid of that. And then get this to connect up here. Alright, maybe we can sneak the game into believing us. Alright, and now we reconnect you up to here. Oh god, can I even find it? Oh god, where is it? Construction not possible? Why are you being such a dick today? Why are you being such a dick? What's the fucking point? Alright, let's try this again. Null segment. I'm gonna fucking show you what a null segment is, you piece of shit. Okay, thank god it works. It works. Amen. Is that fully connected up? Thank fuck it is. Oh my god. Okay, so that will actually allow the train to get, well, as soon as we hook this up anyway, it will actually allow the train to get both ways, which is quite remarkable, actually. That's a remarkable achievement for somebody who is so unbelievably bad at this game. Okay, so let's enforce the direction of this. Let's say it is one way. There we go. And let's say this is one way too, just to sort of tell it where to go. And with that, I think it should actually be easy enough for us to set up our train. We've only got a little bit of money, so I'm going to stick it in 3 times speed before we really get down to business. And what are you having issues with here? You can just look at the carnage that is this station. It's a bloody nightmare. Good, good, good. You've got grain, you're heading out to the right place, that's grand. Look, at least it's working, right? At least it's working. That's what I'm just thankful for. You are so fucked, dude. You're so fucked. You're so fucked. Lego plastic. What the fuck are you on? What the fuck are you on, dude? You're not even coming in the right direction. Like, what the fuck? That's the weirdest thing I think I've seen, because it even says that the route is going a different direction. Whatever, you know? Anyway, I've got a little bit of money to spend, a little bit of cash to burn. Let's use it to buy a brand new train to start hauling all of the cargo. Am I gonna splash it out on an 8.5 million train? Yeah, you're fucking damn right I am. You're damn right I am. We're also gonna need a bunch of goods. Thankfully, these wagons are quite cheap. I say quite cheap as we go unbelievably far into the hole. Doesn't particularly matter to me. Let's get a brand new line. Boom. Right to there. And then all the way over here. I want to see how it paths it in just a second. We'll just call this goods line. Goods line. There we go, because I'm an uncreative asshole. Okay. So goods line. Where do you path? I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what we're after. I mean, it's not ideal, but whatever. I'll take it. There are a couple of like signaling niggles that I have, but nothing like major. Yeah, so this is pretty much exactly what we want to see. Yeah, that's fantastic. That is really, really good. So we are going to need to expand this from just a single bit of one track, but for now, actually, it doesn't really need to be expanded, does it? I think it just needs to have like this, 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 and this on. And that should basically mean that as soon as any train is in this section, then it should be just like a no-go area. And we should be fine. I'm thinking that that'll suit us just nicely. Oh, the Boeing 737. Very, very cool. 1968. That's indeed when we are. Lego Plastic. Where's the train gone, by the way? Like, it's not called Lego Plastic. Where are you? Are you on your route? I just wanted to make sure that you're actually doing exactly what you're supposed to do. Yeah, that's fine. You're one of the few people that is actually doing what they're supposed to do. 23 goods that we can pick up from the station. A maximum of 56. That's honestly not very many at all, which kind of worries me. But hey ho. Alright, so first things first, we need to fix this area here. Yeah, we can fix it relatively easily. Construction not possible. That's a complete lie. You know it's possible, video game. You're just not doing it for some obscure reason. What's the sort of route that we've got? Like, we can have, I guess, whichever side we want, but this is like that way, so I guess we'll have the right-hand side being the right-hand side being the one to go, and the left-hand side being the one to come here, right? There we go. And then we just enforce that by using the one-way signal. And hopefully that doesn't, like, completely fuck everything up. In fact, it seems to have saved pretty much everything. It's looking pretty good to me. Alright. Awesome. That's great. We've resolved even more of our transport difficulties, which is grand. Something else that I'm sort of putting off is this station is eventually going to need to be upgraded at some point, but I'm really just, you know, I really just don't want to do it, quite frankly, because it's going to be an expensive, painful maneuver. We're going to need to remove all of this track that's been placed. We're going to need to upgrade the station. You know, it's just going to be a fucking big faff, really. And I don't really want to do it. I don't really want to do it. Also, what are the vehicles that we're using over here? How old are they? 11 months? Is this place on auto replace? It's don't fail me now. Yeah, it's on auto replace. That figures actually. I mean, if it's brand new, I guess it's okay. But I was just thinking that we're probably going to need a little bit more passenger capacity on some of that stuff. But hey ho. Anyway, how's our grain production going? Because our grain production is one of those things that has been dodgy for a very, very long time, and I still don't even know if we're actually making any profit on it. Where's the? Is it the grain train? What the hell is it even called? How are we doing on trams, by the way? Are we making profit? Not at all. Not at all. Making profit on one of them. And that's it. Grain train? Which one is that? I would have named it something like decent, right? Lego Plastic? No, not Lego Plastic. Lego Plastic Dell. Is it this one? No, this is... What the fuck does this train deliver? Livestock. You've got... This is the grain one, isn't it? Or maybe that's this one. No, that's this one here. Yeah, where is the train? Like, why have we not seen it actually do a delivery yet? You've not got any grain, so I'm just gonna tail this train for a little bit and see exactly where it goes. We can have a little bit of a chill out sesh from building and whatnot, because fuck me, I'm ready to have a little bit of a break. Don't really want to zoom right in and go into the cab per se, but we could if we wanted to, I guess. Also, why does it show that there's like grain in the cab when there clearly isn't? Not like I'm a stickler for realism or anything, but you know, hey ho. Yep, you should be on your way pretty soon. Good, good, good. My god, this is an absolute nightmare, this area. It really is. Absolute catastrophic nightmare. But at least it works, right? Oh my god, I still can't believe that that stuff is allowed. Okay. Yeah, the annoying thing is that the trains are constantly stopping and starting. I guess that's probably due to a disparity of maximum speed, right? So the maximum speed of this chap is, I imagine, 120. But I do also imagine that there are trains that can go both faster and slower on this line. Fantastic. So you could definitely have gone across there, buddy, but whatever, it doesn't really matter, I guess, anyway. You're gonna wait for another free path here, really? Wow. You're not even in danger. Not even in any danger of getting hit by that train. The question is, though, is that why is there only 2 grain waiting at the end? Like, that's what worries me, is this train takes, like, literal eons to get from one side of the map to the other. Why is there only 2 grain waiting? Like, it's not changed in a long-ass time. Let me guess. Production is said to be 18, but I'm honestly not seeing any numbers flash up here, which makes me think that there's something really seriously wrong. Oh, no, it's happening now. But very, very rarely. We still haven't set this shit up, by the way, which I keep on meaning to do, but can never really be bothered to sort out. Should probably do that at some point. Wait, you need to stop. You need to stop. You need to stop. You need to turn around. Oh, we need to change this route, because this route is otherwise it's gonna make me lose like shit tons of money. Line 2, Swanage East, load of available. Okay, yes, go to Swanage East, and you're going to wait for a load, okay? That's how we're gonna handle this from now on. You're gonna wait for a full load of grain, because otherwise I am simply not going to make any money from this long-ass route. So I think that that's probably a safer thing to do. Okay, wow, a hovercraft, holy shit, that is what I'm interested in. A goods wagon HBI. Well, I'm also interested in a goods wagon HBI, whatever the hell that means. Yeah, see, look, it's not a problem to fill this up with grain as soon as you sort of tell it exactly what to do. Like, this is absolutely fine. Absolutely cracking the speed that this is going. That is phenomenal. That's really, really good. Oh god, look at these. Look at these big numbers, these big tailbacks. Is this still the Flying Scotsman? Oh no, we upgraded this to the Class 4. Yeah, only 7 years ago. There's a lot of people waiting here. Mr. Connector? Wow. A lot for Mr. Connector. Although I suppose a train with 60 people. You know what? You gotta sometimes be a little bit mean to keep them keen, you know? That's how you gotta think about it. As much as it is abhorrent to think about, and abhorrent to treat passengers like pieces of meat, it's kind of just something that you know you gotta do. You gotta treat passengers like shit. Alright, look, we got a full load of grain. Can you bloody believe it? Can you bloody believe it? We did it. Holy shit. Holy shit. Anyway, ladies and gents, on that exciting note, I think we're going to end the episode. Didn't really end up to muddle around with any planes. Can we build any large airports yet? Unfortunately not, but I think that we might upgrade to the 747 and do a bunch of upgrades to the vehicles in the next couple of episodes, because I think it's really very, very needed. Plastic delivery is clearly due. No idea why that hasn't come in for a little bit. Lego plastic Dell. Where is this? You're not even delivered your last load yet. You still got plastic. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, this is a little bit of a dodgy system here, I think. I want to change this, because it's clearly causing me a little bit of hassle. Let's put this signal, like, literally right here. Are these signals, like, all completely wrong the round way? The round way? I think they are. The wrong way around. Not like it really matters, because they're not, like, one-way signals or anything, but a little bit annoying that that's the case either way. Huh. Alright, anyway, ladies and gents, as I said, my name's Potato. This has been Transport Fever. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.